Yeah, he went terrific. Like, it looked hard enough race on paper. He was going to have to do some work at some stage, but I was able to get around there without doing too much and sort of control the race again. And he only just won, but he did it pretty well.
Yeah, you could see that. He's a very professional horse, and he's starting to work it all out. And really, meeting a field of that calibre tonight really starts to cement the foundation going forward.
Yeah, I think so. Like, Conan Bridge was on his back and went terrific last week in a very good race, and he couldn't run him down. And Fiery Mountain Girls run some terrific races this season, and she had a nice run behind the leader, and so they both had their chance, but he was good enough to stick his head out.
Dapper Don, good to see him win. He's always shown a lot of ability for Boris and the team up at Mildura, and he's been a much travelled horse. And one thing that he does have in his favour, that brilliant gate speed, and it was certainly not beyond him to come to town and perform well, and he's been able to do that tonight.
Yeah, that's right. He found the right race tonight, but he competed pretty well in the Mildura Cup against the really good ones, and travels over to Adelaide every second week or so, and so he does a lot of miles, but he's a lovely little horse.
Tonight, did he have much left in the tank?
Oh no, he was sort of flat out, but I thought 100 out he was in trouble, but he knuckled down and held him off.
Yeah, he's very versatile. He's strong, but he's actually quite quick as well. So I'm sure that'll help him when he gets up in grade more. And got out the gate pretty good tonight under a hold and just worked across nicely. And from there, he was able to control the race. And lovely horse.
You've got to love his physique. He's a robust horse, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's quite a big horse. And Andy had noticed him in New Zealand some time ago, and he was a bit expensive then. And he lost a little bit of form. And the guy who trained him, he owned some of him as well, and he kept a share. And we bought the rest, and he's done a terrific job, and you'd love to find another one.
Yeah, well, he goes into a very rich final next week, and certainly on his performance tonight, he's the horse to beat.
Yeah, look, draws are a huge part, aren't they? They can destroy you, but like I said, because he's got a few, he can do it a few different ways. So he'll definitely be up there with them, and hopefully he can get a good draw, and he'll be really hard to beat.
Did you go out there with the intention of maybe holding the leaders back, or were you going to try to hold the front at the time?
We did have intentions to hold the lead, but if we did get crossed, it wasn't the worst thing in the world.
This horse here, very consistent horse. He's run some really nice races and once again produced a good performance tonight.
Yeah, every time he steps out, he just seems to be getting better and better. He was a very dumb young horse, but he's putting it all together now, so that's good.
Just watching him tonight, obviously he led 27-6 third quarter down the back. Do you feel he just races better in front, or is he better just following a horse and just concentrating a bit better?
Well, he seems to run his best races in front at the moment. It actually didn't feel like we went 27-6 down the back. I was a bit surprised to see that. But, yeah, at the moment it seems that he goes best in front, but I wouldn't be surprised if he could run a really quick quarter sitting on something.
She has, Robbie. Yeah, she's quite a lovely mare. She's lovely to have around, do anything with, and was lucky enough to get a trainer. She's probably not going to hang around too long. There's Ashley's moving to Menangle, and there's some good mares condition races coming up, so she'll probably head home in the near future. But yeah, I was happy to get a win with her, and in a nice race and in such good style. Yeah, look, she's been a great horse. So she sort of lost a little bit of form there for a little while. Was there any reason behind that? Do you know? No, sort of a run, she probably actually wasn't going that bad. It was just bad draws at Menangle, and they're running so quick it's hard to make ground. So her form probably looked worse than it was, and she just needed to get a bit of luck and better draws. So look, she's certainly has improved each time at home, each week, and she worked really good this week, and just the barrier was my only query, but, she's handled that really well. There's a lot of speed on, which helped me too, so she used her speed at the end instead of the start.
He's certainly come a long way, John. You've done a stellar job with him, and well done tonight. He thoroughly deserved this win after some very good lead-up performances coming into it.
Yeah, thanks, Rob. Unfortunately, Henry doesn't like to play ball when he wins. He just likes to keep moving. But yeah, no, he's given me a great birthday present.
It is a very special night for you, and you the way he's going, he can keep going and probably win a few more yet.
Yeah, he probably likes the shorter trips a bit better than that distance because he was probably had enough on the line, but yeah, he got there, so that's the main thing.
Yeah, Robbie, he did a good job, really. He's more known for his sort of staying, but he can sprint when he has to, and he's a big grinding horse who's pretty dumb and just keeps whacking away. So, yeah, I thought the other one might have kicked back, but he's got a nice big head on him, and it was good in the photo.
Yeah, I know you were pretty happy with him coming into tonight's race. He's always shown to have some good ability, and he didn't let you down.
No, he didn't. No, he actually probably worked the best he's worked yet this week, which is a good sign. And look, he's sort of a nice horse. Needs to probably take the next step, but he's probably got the ability, and hopefully he can sort of the Cups horse maybe in the future.
Tonight he just trotted around, and I mean I didn't take off because he was showing any signs of pulling again. I just took off because the tempo of the race made me do that. And but I mean he's normally a great race horse, hence the reason he's got such a good record. But yeah, just got to forgive him for last week and move on.
Yeah, look, he's overall he's a very relaxed horse. I mean, was there a trigger point that you put it down to?
I don't really know. I trotted off the gate and sort of got 3/4 way across the eventual leader, the one horse, and then I slotted in behind it and raced without a horse directly to my outside until we probably reached about the 1400 leaving the back straight, and then my horse trotted up outside him and he just grabbed hold of the reins a little bit, and then Big Jack Hammer slipped around and raced outside me, and from that point on, coming into the front straight, he just grabbed hold of the bit and, yeah, just wouldn't release it thereafter. But like I say, why he did it, no, I can't really offer any excuse there, and because it's just completely out of character.
It sort of gives them another lease of life, whereas they'd before, without the claimers, they would have been retired and God knows where. But he's been a great old horse for his connections. He's done a wonderful job. He's always been unsound most of the time I've ever driven him, so he's done a terrific job to keep going, and he's found a new lease of life at the moment.
Yeah, he's a 9-year-old. He's certainly come back, and these type of races we've seen over many years now. It certainly prolongs the racing longevity for these type of horses, and unfortunately there's probably just not enough races for these horses to go in the mainstream type class, because the classes are so difficult. I mean, is he? He's back to an M1. I mean, I know he's had a bit of a look at that level again.
Yeah, look, I mean, if he's given the right draw and a nice run, he could win an M1. But he's, it's going to take his time and luck in the ring for him to do that. But he's certainly going good enough that if he gets the right trip, that he could win an M1. Yeah, for sure.